Hello and welcome to a new week on iRacing. We are here at Indianapolis in the NASCAR Legends. Something interesting here, we're actually not on the Legacy version of Indy, but rather the modern version, which I think is pretty unique for this car, because normally we run the Legacy version of everything in this series, but unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the modern one. It's looking pretty modern. Indy looks pretty good. We're in the first race of the week here as the number 5 in a 4.1K strength of field. We got tons of people we know, in addition to the regular guys that run this series, including Gavin. We also got Nick in here today, which is awesome. Can't wait to watch his vid along with Gavin's. And we're going to go out for qualifying here. Really interestingly, the right rear seems to be wearing really hard and with this combo. And you know how well I do with my tire wear in this car, so I'm really gonna make a very conscious effort to try to save my tires this time. I know I've said it before, but this time I'm really gonna try, okay? So, there's Nick. I was telling him, like, man, the right rear is wearing like crazy. He says I'm not going to be going super speed. I might go super speed for like a lap. And, super speed in quotes, but once we reach lap 2, I'll probably be spinning. But hopefully not. I'm going to try not to, for real. I am for real going to try not to do that. But for now, all I'm worried about is this fast lap as we do some qualifying. Because, here, you actually only need the one lap.
Green.
It feels to me like a big part of being fast here is not doing what I just did there. Well, that sucks. Here's what we're gonna do. That was terrible. So I am going to slow it down, because lap 2 is not worth anything in this car. We are going to reset, and we're going to try this again. Because not only was that a mediocre run to the line, but I completely missed my marks entering one. I might end up in the back if I can't get this right. But maybe that wouldn't be so bad if I'm going to be trying to do tire saving anyway. But we'll see what we can do here. Been a while since I've done a reset like that. Hopefully it'll be okay.
Just done a 57.24.
Do you even get new tires when you do that? You might not. That might not have even mattered, but at least maybe it'll cool them down a little bit, because I really just did not like that that approach into turn 1 there. So we'll try it again. Get a good angle here. Alright. Still could have been better maybe on the run up, but just gotta worry about getting this done now. Track feels like it might be a little less grippy right now. We might have hotter temperatures. That time I felt like I got the approach not so bad. Might be warmer temps though. Or, like I said, maybe the tires actually stay worn, so maybe it was overall a terrible idea to reset like that, but again, even if I start at the back, not the worst thing in the world. Well, we'll see how we match up. Probably really bad. 57,240. We were
There's the flag. It's
1,000th off of Kale. So, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. Much slower track, because you can see my best lap was a 56.3. Actually, you know what? Let me do a practice pit in here. But I think we got a much warmer track here, so we're probably gonna be going much slower. That's probably not good, though, because we were already absolutely setting the right rear on fire in practice, and now the track's going to be even more slick. Funny, funny joke. Yeah, see, Mark agrees. I'm not just blowing hot air. The track's blowing hot air. Very, very hot surface air. So
That's the
we...
end of the
Oh,
session.
never mind, not allowed. Not allowed to do practice pitting. Thankfully, I did practice already. We're going to up this just a tiny bit, I guess. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to move it back to where I practice, because I don't want to do anything that's going to catch me off guard here. So, what is the track temp? 116. Don't touch it. You'll burn your finger. So, 50 laps here. That's actually not a lot, is it? That's a lot. That is a lot, right? For a big track like this, that's plenty. Yeah, we only have about 38 laps of fuel, so... Okay. Reminder to self. Don't burn your tires off, you moron. I need to just save that. Save that audio and play that to me every lap. Maybe, like, have a custom spotter that says at the end of every lap, don't burn your tires off, you moron. And then maybe I'll actually listen. But unlikely. Well, we're gonna try, though. I swear. I swear. I will try. Okay? Every time I run this car... I mean, last week at Nashville Superspeedway, I was following Kale, and I'm like, alright, well, if I just try to copy what he does, maybe I'll be able to keep my tires on it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I was terrible, so I'm not going to worry about what other people are doing. If we're going kind of slow, they can go around me. Maybe I'll keep a little bit more pace just by being in some draft. But I am going to really focus particularly on exit in center of corner, not to over-rev. So that's... Forget where I finish, all that stuff. I just want to have good tires compared to the other guys. If we get a long run here, which I hope we will. These races are usually pretty good. All I want is to not be the guy losing 10 spots because of bad tires. That's what we're going to be trying here today. So, that's the goal, I guess. We will save some fuel. Since in this car you usually want to go late. Pit stop.
You falling asleep there, Keegan?
Yeah, I'll just try to say hey to Brandon.
Assume it's going to be second gear start, it looks like. Yeah. That'll be fine. Get to start in my least favorite spot here, P2, but it's okay. Long race, I'm not too worried about it. We should be able to get a reasonable start. We got restart zones enabled anyway, so this initial start shouldn't be so bad, and then we go single file, so we'll be fine.
This race to be more attrition based.
Gotta make sure I don't start in front of him. And then we're all gonna go on green anyways.
Not bad, man.
No, Mark. It's nice and easy. Kyle Larson in turn one, got it.
Alright. One of these days maybe I'll out-qualify Kale. I feel like last time we got really close too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, why not?
But we were 1/1000th off.
If it didn't work for Kyle, I'm sure it'll work for you, no problem.
Different cars, who's doing it in the wrong one.
Hopefully we'll be single file once we get to turn one. Obviously Indy is going to be a real bottom line track, but sometimes can hold people off somewhat decent. Oh shoot!
Green. Pit road's open.
Shoot, sorry for the terrible start. I forgot we didn't have restart zones in this car. Been doing so much NASCAR stuff, I thought we had restart zones. You've got them in ARCA, so... Don't you? Don't you have restart zones in ARCA? Maybe you don't. but I do all the Xfinity and trucks and stuff.
Car ahead is Arcs, car number 19, and their rating is 3.1. Okay, Colton, decent start. We can build something from here.
We're fine, we're fine. Now we're going into the don't slide your tires mode. Two looking to pass. That's okay. Not gonna fight that. Use it as a chance to take an easier entry into the
Stay
corner.
high.
P4.
Clear inside.
There we go. Ooh. Picking up a little more than I expected into two, but that's okay. Pretty embarrassing. I went and didn't know the rules of the series, even though I do this every week off the start, but hopefully it wasn't too bad for everybody. Sure, the guys in the outside row were not too thrilled with me, but gotta just move on, put it behind you. P4 for now.
The leader has just done a 57.85. That was a 58.00.
Gotta be really gentle on throttle. Got the draft. Two making a move.
Caution.
And we got a yellow.
Line up, single file.
Interesting.
Pit road is closed.
Wasn't so sure we would see very many of those, but we already got one here on lap 3. 38 laps of fuel on a full tank, so we're not quite able to make it. Hopefully no one we know was involved in that one.
The pace car is out.
I don't
Line
see
up,
who
single
could have
file
been.
behind car number 2. We're under caution. Pits are closed. The pace car speed
Yeah, I was looking at the restart zone, not looking
at
at the guy on the inside, and I totally blew that. Oh no, Gavin. Gavin must have been involved. You think he had the tow? That sucks. I wonder what happened. If he got tagged, or maybe just this loose race car got him. Remember he said he was sliding around in practice. We'll find out later, I suppose. Tires we got. 2 sets of tires. I don't really want to give up this track position. I doubt anyone's going to pit, so... Could get 38 laps. You could get probably about 6 or 7 laps short, but these are really long laps, so I don't think that's something you'd be able to save necessarily. If we get another yellow, though, maybe we go for it.
The pit road's open.
Of course, yellow. Pits are open.
I doubt anyone's going to come into pit here. Yeah, no one even pretending. Maybe the 19 trying to fake some people out, but... Nah. Well, we got some people in the back maybe going to try, see what they can do, stretching the fuel, but I just don't think it's possible. 38 laps from here. Yeah. Nah. I bet that was probably... I bet Nick goes in. Yeah, he's one of them. Actually, a lot of people went in. I guess if you're already kind of back there, then why not top it off? So I do believe we could get close. I just don't think you can save enough. But if they prove me wrong, GG's to them. Maybe with a lot of draft, maybe it is possible. Maybe I'm underestimating. What does my crew chief say?
I think we'll need to add 10.5 gallons.
10.5. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, obviously you would fill up your tank and it wouldn't be 10.5, but we haven't burned enough to really take a chunk out of that 10.5 if we were to pit here. Hope no one got messed up too bad by me being stupid on the initial start. I'm not saying anything, so hopefully we're not. That or they're seething mad.
Draft first week, first race of the week. It happens.
I race this every week, so you'd think I would know better by now, but I don't know. I was looking at the restart zone, not on my inside.
Come on, Colton. You took like 2 years off of racing these cars. What are you talking about?
One lap to green.
Race car's coming in this lap.
Alright, we'll be P4. That's not too bad. I don't think there's guys with... I'd be very surprised if anyone took tires this early, so I don't think we're going to have anyone flying up on us or anything like that. I do think everybody that came in were just going for fuel. Trying to get an edge there. Oh, Gavin, that must have been a self-spin. Sorry for the yellow. Just him. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was saying he was getting real loose. But thankfully it sounds like didn't take anyone else out. I wonder if he got damage from it. I noticed that he towed, but if he didn't get damage, which I think he must have because he's still in the pits, that stinks. But if he didn't, I was going to say, you know, maybe he could get back into this thing, but pretty tough in this series too, because you do get lucky dogs, but you don't get wave arounds. So would have to have the circumstances play out in his favor.
Well, I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm trying to do a fuel run. Others will be racing it out.
Get ready, going green.
Very interesting that Kale is going to the inside here.
Okay, Colton.
pace car is in.
Car's just left.
I think I paid attention this
Kale being
time.
so kind to show people in
Green
the
flag,
cars.
green flag. Car inside.
The car in front of us is now John,
Keep
car
high.
number 2, and their rating is
Clear
6.0.
inside.
Probably my drive assists for this car hurting me there, but that's fine. I'm not in any hurry. Ooh, almost contact there out of the corner.
The next car is Butler, car number 4.
Just trying to be easy on throttle right now. Looks like,
Brian, you can go ahead and go around.
Car inside. Clear.
Oh,
P5.
my bad.
No, you're good. I know I'm slow here.
thought he was going to make a move on me there, but not
I
quite.
just let you go.
It's making me think, I believe. Four looks like he's trying to get some track position. He's going for bigger runs out of the corner. I'm braking later into the corner than a lot of these guys, but what I saw in practice was the right rear getting majorly out of sync with the right front. So I'm not necessarily too worried about that. Oh man, the 19.
Woo, nice saving there.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside. You're in fourth
Quickest
position.
right now. Your last lap time was at 57.
Say it was the quickest right now? That's pretty surprising. I'm just driving in line right now. I wonder how much the draft is gonna matter. Like, if we lose the draft, is that just game over? I would hope not. I feel like I've done an okay job of not getting the car sideways, exiting these corners. Oh no, the 19 must have had another moment or something, or maybe just did a corner side by side.
Aggravating. I came off the clutch like I had for the past, 2 laps, and it just snapped around on me.
Appreciate it.
Lots of guys having snapping issues. I'm telling you, I think that right rear is going to be a problem.
Yeah, clutching it for this, you gotta be willing to take here.
Okay. Got someone going into the pits. I know that one guy said he spun. Oh, that's Gavin. Gavin's still logging some laps. He looks like he's heading back in there, though. Unfortunate. Maybe he'll try it again. Always look forward to his races, and he may not feel like there's enough in this one to upload. We're hanging out in fourth. We're driving away from the guys behind Mark there. Don't know if we're doing okay with tires or not. Car still feels okay. I feel like we've done an okay job keeping it steady. We're through 11.
Caution.
And we got our yellow, so definitely pitting this time.
Pit road is
Line
closed.
up single file behind car.
We're gonna take
That's why I
4.
don't worry
We're
about
under
fuel
caution.
ends.
Pits are closed.
Let the paid car by.
I feel like that must have been
Somebody
something
just went
spinning.
flying through the air back there.
Oh
Race car
man,
speed is
sounds like we had a big one.
138 miles per hour.
Racing and dumping for last.
We need to
That
catch up to
sucks.
car
All I
number
saw on my
4.
mirror was someone allegedly doing their best Tony Rennett impression.
Catch up to car number
Yeah, my
4.
spotter's saying it might be even.
Nick's got the worst luck, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
He must just be an
It's
idiot
gonna be
magnet, because
harmless.
every time he races, even in races that usually I feel like are really good, like these series, like this series, it's usually really good. And so apparently he's getting dumped for last. It's like, I don't know why people always tend to find him. So we may not even get a Nick upload. This stinks. All my favorite YouTubers are getting taken out
Pit
in the
road
first
open.
All course yellow. Pits are open.
20% of this race. That's not fun at all. So, 4 tires, fuel. Gotta imagine everyone's coming in here, make sure they can make it. Might get something interesting, though, with guys that took fuel already.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 55.
Should we get to
miles per hour.
55? It's by the cone.
We think we'll need to stop again.
think we'll need to stop again. No way. We can make it now. Long pit road here
10,
at Indy.
5,
Make sure we slow down in time. 55 is pretty fast pit road speed.
1. Right here.
95.93. So even trying really hard to save that right rear.
Front left.
Still getting on it.
97%.
We're taking 4 because look at those left sides already at 97. And I don't think this thing needs to be looser.
That's it, go! Be mindful, you only have one set of tyres remaining. They want you in single file. Catch up 2, car.
Here we can
You get 2 tire takers, red tire takers, so it'll be interesting. Great pit stop there, Mitch.
we got
You need to close the gap
top
to the
2 guys. Took 2 tires. I worry about how loose that would have made me, but honestly, with how this car seems to work, usually you're fine. So they probably will be fine. I just didn't want to tempt fate here with how loose it seems to be trending. We're also going to save fuel just in case.
Pits are open. It looks like we'll need to add 3.5 gallons.
That can't be right. 3.5 gallons. I don't think my crew chief's fuel calculator works very well. Wonder if I've got the settings a little too like harsh on like making sure I can make it extra laps or something. But especially with this series, since we don't have green-white checkers, I don't think there's any way we're not going to make it. 39 laps of fuel.
End of this lap.
I know our laps have not really been pushing that hard, but I question whether we're going to be pushing hard ever with this combo. Guess we'll see. It'll be the 4-car launching this time. I will be paying attention. Hopefully we'll get ourselves a nice green run to the end, but a bit messier than usual at the start of this one. Got the guys having some serious loose moments, and then Nick showed up, so you know he's got to get wrecked by somebody. So that's just one of the requirements, I guess. We'll see everything that happened, of course. We'll watch the replay. Maybe it was a netcode thing. We don't know yet. Don't even know who was all involved, so... We're getting ready to go back green, though. Hopefully not too many more of these pace laps. This is a big track. Takes a while to get around this place. Alex Pillow got the Indy 500 this year. I watched that. Pretty cool stuff.
About to go green, stay focused.
Race
Hope
car is
car
just
is off.
left.
Almost wait until green there.
P5.
We got a pass attempt already up there. Right into turn 1. Side by side. I'm sure that's exactly what the leader wants, that 4. He loves to see that. Gotta remember that this guy in front of us is one of the guys that took 2 tires. And again, I don't think it's going to
Next
matter
car
too
is
much, but
Sox,
we
car
will
number
see.
10, B license.
Got to be prepared in case it does really affect him. It'd be kind of neat if we had like one track on the schedule that actually mattered if you took two
Go ahead,
tires for this series.
Car
Shoot,
outside.
man. He did
Clear
not
up
hit the
top.
bottom. Really wasn't trying to do that.
Thank you.
The next car is John, car number 2.
Make sure we
Their
stay in this
rating is
draft.
6.0.
Don't know how big of a deal it's going to be, but it can't hurt. Going to continue driving in pretty hard. Ooh, the leader I think just got the wall pretty good. I will say I saw Mark post his tires up there. His right rear was 1% worse than mine.
You're back in fourth position.
That's the fastest
So maybe we're doing
Just
okay
done a 57.47.
with this whole tire saving thing. It was still very early, but
57.73.
that's a little encouraging. I'm telling you, this is going to be the time I save tires. I'm actually going to save tires this time, I swear. Pigs will fly and hell will freeze over. And I will save some tires. Guys ahead seem to be doing their part to save. Saving quite a bit, maybe. So we caught them a lot there. Wouldn't be surprised if the one tries to make a move before too long.
Time was
Make sure I'm braking on time, because these guys are braking earlier than me. They're really checking up into the corner, in fact. I think I want to try to get a run. Speaking of, the one goes, tries to make a move.
Spicer, car number 1 is now leading.
Or we'll let him go on through.
The pit window is now open. Alright, Colton.
Okay, the 2 wants to make a move. There we go. Alright, fair enough.
18.
Trying to get around the guy with 2 tires. This is really going to slow them down. Not too bad. 4 will file in.
Butler, car number 4.
Oh my god, 2.
Go low, go low, go low.
The next car's the leader.
Whoa.
Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
Thankfully able to avoid that.
Good save.
Big moment there. Works out for us. That's what we're trying to avoid. That looseness. That's a really talented driver right there, just got loose. Number 2 car. So we're in a familiar spot here following Kale.
You're back in second.
Still just trying to keep it smooth. That really hurt the 4, I think. He lost several spots there. I wonder if they got any damage. I didn't see if they got into each other real bad or anything. 9 coming up on us. He's got quite the run. Is he going to try to make a move? Not quite. Looks like he's going to ride behind us.
Your lap time was at 58.84.
The speckled look of his paint scheme kind of looks like baked beans. Is that just me? Am I just hungry? Just thinking out loud here. One takes a bit of an early turn in. Not there. Not push the issue there. I am starting to feel a little impatient, but unfortunately for me, the 9's going to get a run right now.
There's a car on the low side. Stay high.
P3.
Still there, inside. Stay high.
Stinks.
Still there, hold your line.
Really do not want to fall back a billion spots, but don't really have an option here.
Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
Okay, we'll find a place though, thankfully, behind Mark. Really does not do great things for you if someone tries to pass you. It's kind of how Indy works though. That's pretty much a staple of this place.
P4.
Or looks like he's getting a run. Yep,
Car
he
inside.
will be on our inside.
Okay, the next car
Stay
is
high,
Mark,
there's a car on the low
car number
side.
7.
Stay high. Clear.
I'm just trying to be patient. My weaker runs out of the corners is allowing me to get past, but I really don't want to just gas it up real hard and hurt my right rear. Good God, it really slowed it down.
Thanks, Brendan.
I really do think I'm faster than the 4 right now, but I don't know. I don't know how to play this. Don't want to just fight him back and forth for an hour. Watch as the guys in front drive away. He's not getting enough of a run out of the corner though.
Enough speed left the grass, so the front three of us keep looking, we might be able to keep pulling away. Or we could be pushing too hard, there's always that.
Here he goes, hitting the wall. That could just be a prediction code thing. He's just so much slower in the corner. I have to get by him, I think. If I don't do it, then the 2's gonna do it, and I'm gonna fall back more. In fact, he's doing it right now. Oh
Still
boy.
there, hold your line. Still there. Clear.
I feel like this is the one time I'm trying to save tires, and it's probably like the time you don't want to because you just lose all your track position. But I guess we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. What's my fuel saying, by the way? 29. Yeah, we're plenty good.
Okay, Colton, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. P6, that lap was a 59.11.
It's really babying that right rear right now. Was the 2 trying to get around. I don't think we're going to be close enough to follow him past, though. I think the 4's probably going to back off and file in.
The driver in front of us is Butler, car number 4.
Car outside, coming up on halfway here. Keep low. Stay low.
P5.
Outside is clear.
Alright,
Behind
we'll get
is
back
number
around him.
0.11. The car in front is John, car number 2, and their rating is 6.0.
Sideways there, but we're okay. I'm not sliding sideways like that, though, so we're doing a little bit better in that regard. I really hope he doesn't try to pass me again. Well, we're in the top 5 still. I feel like we're doing plenty good. Big gap back to the 19.
You're back in 5th.
Come on, you can go inside.
I'm working on it.
Overdrove 1 there, but we're okay. Still a long way to go in this one. I think the 2 and I might be catching back to that top 3.
Thank you.
Car still feels great, by the way. I'm not feeling any major loose. I feel like we've done an okay job keeping it steady. Got a pass for second up there. The 9 falling off a little bit, maybe. It did seem like he was going pretty fast toward the front earlier.
Your lap time was 58.71. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
See if we can get around him as well in a minute. It's a very unique combo. I'm actually really enjoying it. Very interesting drive. Taking this 87 here to Indy. Two still looking a little bit wobbly. He had that moment earlier.
That lap time was 58.91.
I feel like I'm driving this thing like an Indy car, which is funny because I don't think this thing could be anything further different from an Indy car. Have a check up here on exit, that's okay. We're all in the main draft now, which is awesome. Hale's driving away a little bit. I wish he wasn't. Really like to beat him. He seems to win all the races in the 87s, and I'd like to try to beat him. I think it didn't help missing pole by 1,000th of a second, too. It's just the racer in me, I guess. Wanting to be competitive. Some shade over the track, giving us a little bit more grip. Thought I could get around there, not quite. Still would love if this went green to the end. We're doing good so far.
Car outside. Keep low.
No, don't like that.
Clear outside.
Not doing 3 wide. Maybe lap 50, not lap 31.
Car outside.
Gonna turn down into us, I guess.
Car on the high side.
Cool.
Clear high.
Whoever drives it bad there.
Outside.
Take this opportunity.
Clear.
Alright, just what we needed. Yeah, he's definitely losing some grip. Especially with that corner there.
You're back in fourth
P4,
position.
You've just done a 59.26.
It's nice to be able to take the corners how I want. Once I get on my own for a second. Means entering a little bit harder. Coming to 17 to go. Hale is 2 seconds up. Car still feels great. Do feel like we're faster than the 2, but passing is always going to be difficult here at Indy. Really got to get that nose on them. Ugh. Fair enough, we weren't there.
Outside. Still there.
You've got half your fuel
Still
left.
there. Hold your line. Outside. Clear.
Alright, we end up passing a different guy through that corner than I expected. But a pass is pass, we're in P3 now.
You're back in third.
P3.
Keep hustling.
That was a 59.17.
I'm crazy, but I do feel like I could go catch Kale. If I had some clean track.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line.
Right?
Stay low. You're back in second.
Me too.
Clear up top.
Now let's see what we can do. He is 2 seconds up, but we only got 14 laps to go. He's pulling away. Dang it, man. He's gonna win. We're gonna try, though. See what we've got. We're faster than the guys behind. Hey, I'm a man of my word, am I not? I saved my tires this time. Believe it or not, it actually gets you decent finishes. Who would have thunk it? There's still time for me to mess it up, so I should probably shut my mouth, but you know. Yeah, we're just not gaining on him. In fact, we lost a couple tenths. Really unfortunate.
You've just done a 58.90.
At least we're still doing pretty well compared to the guys behind us. Still in our draft, though. Hold on a second. Where'd Mark come from? How did he gain a ton all of a sudden? He's starting to push.
Pickle.
That was a 58.91.
I still don't think I'm ready to start trying to push. When these tires fall off, they fall off fast. I hate that Kale's still driving away, though. That guy's too good at this car. Didn't have a very good 3 and 4 there.
You've just done a 58.92. Okay, Colton, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
The car's actually feeling a little bit tighter. Maybe I could get away with driving off the corner a little bit more forcefully. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Probably. If we want any chance of catching him ahead.
B2.
Picking up the pace just a little bit.
Great job. 10 to go.
That lap time was 58.71.
Still trying to be smooth, but being a little bit more aggressive with the throttle. It's gotten us to pull away a little bit more from the guys behind. In fact, the 2 gets back around to Mark.
The gap to John behind is now 1.00.
He's eaten into his gap up front just a little bit, but not nearly enough for how many laps are left.
I'm saving that replay.
That was fun.
But too shallow there. I can feel my tires losing grip now. Maybe I started pushing a little early. Because even though there's only going to be 8 laps to go coming up here, it's a big track. Uh-oh. Didn't like that.
Spicer, car number 1 is now
That looked
the
like
lead.
a internet connection issue for me. None of that, please. Oh man, Gavin's having a miserable race. He's still driving around, logging laps, getting some free spots, but I'm sure it's not very fun.
Well, that was a 58.77. The gap to John behind is now 1.50.
Good on fuel. I kind of had that thought for a second. I'm like, what if we're like not good on fuel? But no, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna really start trying to drive in hard. See what that does for us. .9 back. We're still gaining, but not nearly enough.
That was a 58.75.
.8. Ah, now he gains back to 1.9. Maybe if I start getting his draft, it'll start being okay.
The gap to P3 behind is increasing. It's now 1.90.
Really pushing the limits here. It may not look like it,
The gap to Spicer ahead
because you
is
really
now
have to be very
1.85.
particular about hitting your marks here at Indy. And that means not overdriving the exit, but I'm really trying to go right along that edge of grip.
Sorry if I came up the track a bit more in the short shoot there, Sean. Felt like I left nothing in the
Last lap time
matter.
was at 58.74. Lap times are pretty consistent.
I think my only hope here is if he starts having some serious handling issues. Coming to 5 laps to go. We're currently at 1.7. Maybe he'll start to feel the pressure if I get close. Man, that was not a good corner. That stinks. Can't be doing that.
The gap to Spicer in front is now
Ooh,
1.73.
I think he just had a loose moment. That's gonna hurt his run. Down the long straight.
Five to go. We're in a great spot with some hardware.
Overdrove it. That stunk. Ah, terrible corner. You buffoon. I'm the buffoon. It's me. Wow, 2/10. That's 2/10 we could have been closer right there.
Caution, yellow flag.
Ah.
I want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up. One car.
Is that the race, or is that a run-out shootout?
I am so sorry. Shit, man, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. You're good, Brian. I was just trying to save it down to the grass.
Race car is
Holy
out.
shit.
Line up single file behind car number
Yeah,
1.
hell, I didn't have nowhere
Race
to
car
go.
is out. Pits are closed.
Yeah, I had to brake because I saw a leaf flying back across the track. And
I don't know if it's
He
over.
He landed right in their lap.
If we got a 1-lap shootout.
So is that a one-out shootout that we're going to be doing?
Catch up to car number 1.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be one lap. I think you got to run lap 50. You get the white and the green, I think.
Oh no, 1-lap shootout.
No, there's no overtime in this.
Catch up to car number
But,
1.
yeah, I think we need to just have to make it 2 to go. I'm not sure.
I think you just have to run lap 50, I think.
Oh god, what do we do here? Man, I wasn't gonna catch him. But I wanted to try. I wanted to see how close I could get. Now I don't know what this is gonna be.
Full course yellow. Pits are open. What's your speed limit in the pits? You got loads of fuel. Mark, behind is pitting.
Oh boy. This stinks.
Oh, I fully regret taking this. Damn it.
Pit box in. 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
This sucks. There's no way we get back to P2. There's too many people that stayed out.
88%.
Okay, punch it.
I think with a 1-lap shootout, you definitely have to,
want you
Well,
in single file.
If you
Catch
single it
up
up, we can
20
make a
car.
top 5 out of this.
I was really hoping more people would come down there.
Same. I don't think it's gonna work out, but I gotta try it, I guess. But yeah, if maybe only 5 people came down, that'd been better. But I don't think the top 5's gonna happen now.
I just know if I didn't come in, the rest of the field was going to come in. That's just how it seems to go, you know?
Every time, man. Every time.
We need to follow car number 20.
Well, we'll see what happens. Just don't wreck anybody, I guess. See if we can at least get back to top 5.
Pits are open.
We're going to be blazing fast. But we only got 1 lap, so how much is that going to matter? Put our tires in there, because I'm kind of proud of how that worked.
Oh, I would have been 3rd. Oh, no, I guess 4th, because you would have been ahead of me, so...
Oh,
See how
okay.
this
We've got
goes.
more people coming in. One person.
This one.
1 lap to green. 2 left to go. 2 to go.
Get ready
So
for
green
whistle review
and
at the
white
end of this
checkered.
lap.
I just hope there's not an immediate yellow. We're gonna have to try to run the middle line, I guess. This is gonna be some white knuckle racing to the end. Yikes. Just gotta make sure we don't wreck anybody here with the speed difference. I think that's probably what we gotta make sure we do most. I think so long as we keep it steady, our tires will bring us past a couple of guys, but
No idea what to expect here.
is he gonna stay low for us? Or is he just doing that? I guess he's just doing that. Oh, I'm so nervous. My heart is pounding. See what happens.
Definitely not expecting them though.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Okay, Colton,
car
the
is
pace
off.
car has just left.
You just got your white flag.
Well, he's
That
gonna
means
go to
we're
our
all left to
inside.
go. Green flag, green
That
flag.
sucks. I don't like changing lanes before the
8th place.
Stay high.
White flag, one more lap.
Still there, inside.
for the green or the
Still there,
line.
hold your line. Clear.
Push down. Catch up
Outside.
here.
You're in the middle. 3
Hit
wide.
me.
Clear inside. 2 wide. Stay low. Keep low. Clear.
Yeah, that was an absolutely horrible call.
The next car is Mark, car number 7.
Car outside. Still there.
Had to try something.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
That
P8
makes me
gets the
upset
end of the
pretty
race.
bad.
Here's the
Man.
flag.
Ah,
It's
should have
over.
definitely stayed out. Would have been in top 5.
Great job. You did really well.
Yeah, it really killed us going side by side there.
That's annoying.
Oh, this one hurts. There were the left sides. We still got 8th place. It's not the worst, but man, that sucks.
That's the end of the session.
I honestly don't even remember the heavy block, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll do the good win. Man, we were in 2nd place. That stinks. We'll see the incidents that happened out here. There's me being a big, ugly, stupid head on the actual start. I guess anything that happens to me is karma for the terrible start, but oh no, there's what happened to Gavin. Lap 3 going in, trying to get to the inside of that 16, but it looks like maybe just entering a little bit harder to get down there, and maybe a little bit too much brake bias got him sideways there. And something about this car, when you get those tires heated up, when you slide sideways like that, very, very difficult to hold on to this thing. And there's, oh, big damage. He can, you know, he's a good guy because he gets loose here, and instead of trying to save it or letting it spin on the inside, he just hard turns right, kills his car so he doesn't collect anybody else. Very selfless there, but that really stinks. Would have loved to see if he were able to make it further up front. I know he doesn't get the chance to race too often either. That's a huge bummer for him. I don't know why we're seeing all these guys coming out of the pits. Obviously nothing happening here. Are we just going to get guys coming down the pit lane all race? I'll have to skip past it real quick, I guess. And then lap 9. Ooh, 21 does the same thing. Gets that loose moment and then tries to correct it, ends up in the outside wall. You're going to get Gavin coming down the pit lane every lap, I guess. Something about the pit lane here. Tires would have been nice to grab. I don't know if I agree. I think I kind of failed. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Here's a big wreck. Oh, that's when Nick got taken out. Yeah, I don't understand that. We're in P15, 16, 15th and 16th. 18 runs over the back of him. Man. Really stinks. Did the 18 have any sort of reason he could have been upset? It doesn't look like it. Nick gets his nose down there. And instead of the 18 filing in so they don't lose time, he decides to fight him. And then he just runs him over. So, not very well done by the 18 there, and he ends up wrecking himself too. And then Nick, if he does upload this, I bet that's his thumbnail. Because that's going to be pretty eye-catching. We even get the pace car coming out of the pits for some reason. We're going to skip ahead a lap. Man, this finish stung, man. It's like I said, like, I can look back and say, like, man, I shouldn't have pit, but, like, you know, if another guy stays out, maybe the third place guy says, well, then I'm going to pit. And then the rest of the field follows him. Like, there's just no way to know. Ooh, 15 really overcooks at lap 20. 15 might have given himself an exit penalty there. Got the grass a little bit. I don't know if that's a penalty or not, but... Ooh, 14 in the wall in front of the 8. Luckily the 8 was paying attention. Gavin having a miserable race. That really stinks. Then the 10 really overdrives that. Slides up and gets the guy. Probably going to get some guys wearing off their right rear, because I saw some guys that were below 50%. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my lord, that was a big one. Holy cow. So the 15... I think he was a lap car at this time, yeah. He gets the wall in front of the guys, and then for some reason, he gasses it up real hard. I don't understand that one, because that puts him in the path of everybody there. I know he's not that type of racer, though. I just don't think he thought that one through. I remember he apologized about that. He seemed real sorry about it. Still not very good. He probably was thinking, gas it up real hard, get to the inside so I'm not in the way after hitting the wall here, once he started crashing. But unfortunately, he hits the inside wall so hard it shoots him back out right into the racing line. And that is the exact thing he didn't want, I gotta imagine. And then a horrendous wreck there. And that's what killed us too. And then this was still part of that wreck. But 12, seeing that all happen, he slams on the brakes there and gets it sideways. I think that's probably the best outcome for him, though, because I don't think he got any damage from all that. I wouldn't be surprised if he finished ahead of us. No, he didn't, but still. A couple of guys severely damaged from that. Oh no, contact on pit road. Oh, I think probably because the 10 here is blinking. The 4 nearly misses his box, and so he kind of abruptly hits the brakes and stops there. And everyone pitting. Coming out of pit lane. Did we get anything on these final laps here? We'll see in a second. Here's the final lap. Nothing right there. 3 wide. Ooh, dangerous situation. Guy gets in the wall. 14 gets them. They're okay, though. And then Kale goes and wins it. I know he did a little celebration afterward. Whatever that was, yeah. Really stunk on the restart. When Mark decided to go to our inside. Because then we had to go through turn 1 side by side, and we're trying to gain as many spots as we can on our 1 lap we've got. So we're just wasting all of our 1 lap, basically. I don't have enough of a run to go to his inside there. 16 does, though, and he makes us 3 wide. He backs out, though, thankfully. We end up getting, I guess, 1 spot from it, and then we lost 1 spot from it, so we gained nothing. Almost got enough of a run here. Dang. So, we'll finish P8. We'll look at the race results page here. Almost had ourselves a P2 if it went green, or if, I guess, maybe if I didn't pit, we could have seen what happened, but at the same time, you know, we could have stayed, we could have pit and then everybody else, or, you know, we could have stayed out and then everybody else pit, and then we're just last, so we'll still get a very nice 158 championship points and 10 iRating from that one, because it was such a strong field, but we could have had 231 for a P2 there, so it hurts. I don't think we had a chance at the win or anything, but felt like we might have had a chance to finish better. So I'll be thinking about this one for, I don't know, 10 minutes until my next race. But it's going to be a painful 10 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed watching anyway. Some intrigue here in this one. And hey, I kept my word. I saved my tires really good in this one. And believe it or not, that led to good things. Even if we lost those spots at the end, we were pretty fast. And I was not the guy losing 10 spots. So I did say that was my goal. I guess we accomplished that. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.